All right. Good evening, and welcome. This is Dr. L.A. Payne, and I am so excited to go over with you the code scanner. Welcome to all our new members in the community. So, what you're going to do is make sure that you have set up your free Trading View account. And on your Trading View account, at the top, you're going to click on indicators. And on the left-hand side, you're going to go down and you are going to look for invite only. On invite only, if you are a full code member, then that means that you have a full membership. You will have access to all three scanners. Okay. So your general membership is either with IBL, Black Forex, and TPTG. And then with other two organizations are left, you have an affiliate membership with them, which is what will give you access to the code. So for Black Forex, we're going to be using Black Forex code scanner. For IBL, we are going to be using ECC 11. And for TPTG, we're going to be using Chefs for Fingers. Okay. And so I'm going to add them to my chart and I'm going to show you how they work together. Once you have them, you can click over here to turn them on and to turn them off. Depending on how your eyes are working. Now, if you're going to be trading in the foreign exchange market, you're going to be looking on the higher time frame. Because the market has been so volatile, I'm going to recommend that you operate on the 1 hour chart. So as you can see here, this was on Wednesday. We got what's called a buy code. This is when the market is going to whisper to you now and say, listen, a buy is getting ready to come. 9 times out of 10, you're going to be looking and you'll say, hey, that market is selling. It's selling. Well, it's giving you that heads up. You can get in the trade early. Okay. So here, you get your buy code. You're going to wait for a flat bottom. If you have not changed your chart to Hakanashi candles, please make sure you have Hakanashi candles on your chart. Once you have that flat bottom, you are good to go and you can get in the trade. So you get in the trade for the buy. Dr. Kathy, ECC 11. IBL is telling you we are still good to go. There's our buy alert. So what does that mean? That means we're holding. We're holding. People are saying, oh, but where's the TP? Where do I get out the trade? Now, listen, you know we hold around here, okay? Here's your cheat code, all right? Buy code comes in here. Dr. Kathy tells you get in and hold. You can get in anywhere in here on a flat bottom, or if you want the double confirmation, you can get in when ECC 11 tells you to, which is going to be your buy alert. We typically take our buy alert and trade to the next alert. Okay. Now, if you don't get in here, market pulls back. It's telling you to do what? This is your next entry. Now, you should, if you got in here, be holding, but maybe you want to take a second position. Maybe you want to get in another account. Okay. Well, if you do, this is your entry. It's telling you to get in. Capiche? And so now we're going to hold our trade. Now we can hold it to the TPs that are on the screen, or you can wait to get another alert. Does that make sense? Drop some ones in the chat. If you're tracking me, ones in the chat. If you got a clarifying question, let me know. So again, we're doing this on a long-term trade. Well, let's go and let's look at the past and let's see what happened, right? Whenever we're bringing things in, we want to make sure, okay, well, how do we know what happened in the past? Let's start here. Here, again, you got a sell code. This is the market whispering to you. When you see a flat, rule number one, wait for your code. Number two, get in on your flat. Number three, look for your confirmation from your ECC 11 scanner, right? And so again, this is either going to tell you keep holding on, okay? Or open up a second position. Open up a second position in another account. Capiche? Open up your second position because this is telling us, baby, we in for the long haul, right? Mind you, we on a 1 hour chart. This is money. All right. So there's the alert. And then here it's moving down. Do you see that? When you get that buy code, you can either take your profit, right? or you can wait until you get your next alert. Okay? Because these codes are just heads up letting you know how the market is moving. But your alerts are telling you what to do, right? You got a sell alert here. Okay? You got a buy code saying, well, we got some pullback. If you want to, take your profit. Okay? And then you can wait. There's your next sale code. You can get in and keep riding down. Do you see that? But technically, your buy alert is right here. So you can hold it from alert to alert. So that's how you're going to use Dr. Kathy and Dr. LA's strategy together. Now, what does the Pitmaster strategy tell you? Well, I'm glad you asked. We know that if the fingers are above, we are waiting for them to straighten out. If they do not straighten out, like here, they're starting to straighten out, then the market's going to continue to sell. Okay. But the minute that they start to straighten out, well, guess what? The market is going to start to buy. Do you see that? Okay. So these are the fingers. Once these fingers are straight, don't deceive yourself. The market, that means that the market is going to buy. That's why chef's fingers are fire. Okay. And those of you who are new, we call these lines fingers. Okay. They're EMAs and we refer to them as fingers. Whenever your fingers are straight, if your candles are at the bottom, please believe. I don't care if you understand charts or not. I need you to understand up and down. Okay. Please believe if your fingers are straight, your market is going to push up. That is a buy all day long. Okay. And then once that candle comes and opens and closes up here, then you know it's straight. It's going to come down. It's going to sell. Oh my God. I love it. Yes. We have cracked the code. Okay. So let's go over that again and you can look at it. You can back test it. Right. And when you back test it, you will see, ain't nobody lying to you. Okay. You got your cheat code here and you roll down. There's your double alert. This is telling me to keep holding on, baby. All right. Or I'm taking my second position in another account. I'm rolling down here. When I get that buy code, I can be like, okay, I'm going to take my profit. Or I can look at my fingers and be like, oh, no, these fingers is all mixed up. Okay. The market don't move like that. These fingers got to be straight. So I could have told you when I saw that buy code, nah, it's got some more sell in it. It's letting you know that you're getting ready to get a little run up, which you did, right? You got a little run up in here. This is the hour chart. That's money, but I could keep holding my sell. This ain't going to put me too much in negative. And then guess what? Here comes my sell code again. Let's get ready to rumble. Market dropping down like it's hot. Now, when I get my buy code here, it's at the bottom of the market. I'm going to pay attention to where those EMAs were. And I bet you any money before they started doing all of this that they were straightening up. They cannot push up if these are not in alignment. I promise you. And then that's the importance of Chef's dashboard because it's going to tell you if the alignment is bearish or bullish. So that's another confirmation to let you know if you're buying or not. Okay. So let's remove some things so that your eyes are not hurting. All right. So right now I'm going to take off the fingers. And so again, if I'm looking at EC11, my sale alert is here. My buy alert is here. Is that not money? That's plenty of money, baby. Okay. And so that's what I'm saying. You can go from the alert to the alert. Okay. With the fingers. All right. So now I'm going to pause EC11. Let's look at the fingers. What the fingers will always tell you is that if it's going to tell you if the market is pushing up or if the market is pushing down. Let me go to a lower time frame. Oh, yes, it's a beautiful one. Okay. And so here, look at this. When I see these fingers, when they're straight, remember if they're like Freddy Krueger nails and they all mixed up, then no. The market cannot do anything. That's why the market pushes and pulls. It cannot do anything until they're straight. Okay, you will see it bounce up and down. You see that? I'm telling you, these were twisted. It's going to bounce up and down. But when they are straight, the market is going to come down. And I have been trading with the Pitmaster for the last 5, going on 6 years. It just made 6 years, actually, on my birthday. For the last 6 years. Do you hear me? And I have never not seen these fingers on a 1-minute chart come to the bottom. I live by that. And that's why in all my strategies, you will always see a few of the fingers in it because you guys know I live by that orange finger the most because it does not lie. But I've never not seen it come all the way down to the bottom finger, especially on a 1 hour chart. So what do I want you to take from that? When those fingers are straightened up, it's coming down. That, okay? When they're doing all this, I can tell you now, if you said, Dr. LA, is this going to buy? Is this going to sell? Hands down, I would tell you it's got buy momentum, but it's getting ready to sell because this one right here is crossing. It's not ready to buy until they are all straight. They cannot be crossing over each other. They have to be straight. So when they're straight, if the candles are down here, we're moving up. If the candle's up here, we're moving down. It's not going to lie to you. You can believe that. Okay. And then I'm looking for one that may have on your dashboard where it's going to tell you that it's bearish or bullish. Here we go. This one is saying bearish. Okay. So here you go on gold. All right. I want you to remember, you think about a bear claws down. The market is going down. A bull, you think about the head is pushing up. Okay. So this is going down. It's telling you that you got this doji here and it's going to go down. And so that's why on all pit masters, you got shorts telling you that the majority of the movement is for a sell down. All right. So I'm going to take off the fingers and now I'm going to add the code. All right. And so again, on the code, this is on the 4 hour chart here. It tells you get in for the code. The code is meant to be used with ECC 11. Let me be very clear about that. Okay. And so here is your code. It's telling you to hop in, but you're going to want that additional confirmation that tells you to keep holding on, baby. Yeah. Keep holding on. I don't know why the alert is not here. Excuse me for 1 second. All right, back. I don't know. Oh, okay. Here goes our double alert here. We got a code here. We got our alert there, right? We're rolling. Okay. But the code is really going to let you know when you're going to get some pullback too. So respect it. Okay. So this is how we use it on our higher time frames. And then even on the 4 hour chart, it told us to sell. So listen to me. It ain't got no buy alert. There is no buy alert. That's why. Because it's still a hold on the buy. But the thing I like about the code is you can re-enter, right? So if this is stressing you out, I got in here for the sale. My TP would have been, my stop loss up here. Didn't really hit your stop loss, but this right here would irritate me. Okay. And so if I was like, no, I'm going to take my money, then you wait for your next one. You can go ahead and get in. You drop down. When you get that buy code, it's basically giving you a heads up. I want you to look at it as a heads up to be like, listen, listen, listen. The market is about to pull. It does not lie. It does not lie. So it's telling you that the market is getting ready to pull. So you can either take your profit or make sure you did not over leverage and you can continue to ride the trade down, right? Because in essence, now it's just telling you, listen, you're getting ready to get some pullback. But if you got in up here at the top, okay, it can pull back all it wants to in this area because you could care less because you are nowhere near the negative. If you have a question or need to ask a clarifying question, please go ahead and type it in the chat. Okay. So when we're saying like we have cracked the code, that's because we have cracked the code. All right. And so this is the full code scanner that you are looking at again. All right. You're going to get that whisper code. You're going to get that alert. The one that has the alert is the true direction of the market. But the code is built out to let you know that you got pullback coming. You got pullback coming. You got pullback coming, right? So this is a good idea for somebody who may have over leveraged to know, take your profit. Now let's go down to the 1 hour chart and let's find something to trade because now I want to show you how you can maximize your trades on futures. All right. Now, if we look here, we will see, all right, okay. This is getting lined up for what? Type it in the chat. Talk to me. You have to have a full membership for access to this, guys. It's a full membership. You have to be a full member. Okay, how do we know that this is getting ready to buy? Yes, because the candles are down here. The candles are down here. Okay. And so they're lining up. They're lining up. They are getting in place. And that's what we want to see. We want them to make straight lines so that we will know that it is getting ready to align for the buy. Okay. I'm a, I want you to focus on these EMAs right here. Okay. So we still got one that has a cross. So if it has a cross in it, what does the market have to do? Oh, come on now. Talk to me. Type in the chat. Or if you can come off mute, you can come off mute and tell me. If I have a cross, remember I told you, name of the game, it has to all be straight. So yeah, it's a lining up for a buy, but it's got to do something. I promise you it's going to push down. It's got to, thank you, Brian. Thank you, Brian. Shout out to Brian on the withdrawals. Shout out to Brian for doing the whole strategy and clearing his Maven account. Shout out to Brian for following the rules and clearing his Top Step account. Brian is getting the bag right now. All right. Now listen to me. This got to line up. So I would be like, oh, yeah, it's got to buy. But guess what? It's going to push down here. Oh, yes, it is. Because the push down is when the market gets its gas. That's what's going to cause it to align its fingers. Okay. And so, in order for it to buy up, just remember you learn that here that these have to be completely straight. And when they're straight, it's going to go straight through. And the beautiful thing about gold is gold will go straight through these fingers in one candle, depending on how it's feeling. Okay. So that is how we use that. Let's find something to trade so that I can show you in real time. All right. Now, when you are trading futures, you are going to have to use your timer. Okay. And I don't want you to be greedy. Please make sure that you don't take more than 4 trades before it pulls back, right? This is a beautiful drop. You can clear 4 trades in here. This is a beautiful push. You could clear 4 trades in here. But because of those dojis, that's going to get on your nerves, right? But those flat tops, that's why you have to have Hakanashi candles. It's really, really, really important. And then when Dr. Kathy gives you the alert, you go for the gusto, right? You see that? You see how here you got the heads up. The market is getting ready to sell. I want you to remember this. I got this program to whisper to you. It's whispering your ear. It's not shouting. It's telling you, listen, the market is about to sell. Because the market gonna be buying. You're gonna be like, it's buying. Is it really getting? And then it's gonna go boom. Okay. So respect the code. This is the cheat code. All right. And so you're getting in on your flat top, and then Dr. Kathy is coming and re-echoing. Listen to me. Not only is it getting ready to sell, it's getting ready to drop. You're getting ready to hold it. Okay. And so you can hold all the way down here. You get a buy code because we're on trading futures on the 1 minute chart. You get out the trade. Okay. You take your money. And so that's why the timer is on the scanner. That's why that is why you have to have your push line. Does that make sense? Look at that. This thing is coming down, doo-doo brown. We got to get an alert. Let's give it a second. Let's give it a second. So we got our buy up. So any minute now, we should be getting a sell code. Be anxious for nothing. Be anxious for nothing. It seems like there is a lot of new people that are asking questions in the chat. The timer is built in the scanner. So again, right now, in order for you to have access to this, you really have to be a full code member in order to have access, because this is what we call the code. It is the combination of 3 brains: Dr. LA, Dr. Kathy, and Dr. Pitmaster. Okay, so I showed you how to put it. If you came on late, maybe missed it, but I'll drop the video after. I showed you how to add the 3 scanners. Let's let that thing push. Let's go. Give me my sell code. My sell code should have been out, but it didn't pull enough on the buy. And y'all know how NAS is. So I'm going to wait a second on NAS. Now, listen to me. I really want to encourage you not to overtrade, okay? And then see, look at your pullback. Let it pull back. Not to overtrade. Why are we not going to overtrade? Because of the pullback, all right? So I want you to take 4 trades at a maximum in between. But I promise you, you could clear a futures account in a day, but I don't want you to clear a futures account in a day because that's not proper risk management. And then they will ask you, like Dana James, to make an extra $7,000, which she gracefully did immediately. but it's unnecessary to have to do all that. So let's stay aligned in what we're doing. But I am going to take a trade. I'm going to come right back on NQ in just a second. I'm looking to see what's moving so that you guys can see me take like 4 trades if I can, and you can see how it works, okay? Um yeah, this one is, we got a buy code here, we got a sell code. Again, I want to get in immediately when it is aligned. I'm not trying to get in it right now. So look, on NAS, we just got a sell code. Huh. Let me think right quick. I want to see something. Oh, 1 second. Yeah, we got a sale code on silver. Those of you who are in front of your computer, you could take that if you want to. I need to do something right quick. Okay, and then silver looks I gotta, and make sure when you're switching back and forth on Top Step that you do actually type it in.
Order
All right,
filled.
so let's look at silver right quick, okay? Because it looks like it has the strongest momentum. Those of you who are new, when we get in, it's going to say order filled, all right? And then when we're in the trade, oh, my screen went out on that one. Go back over here. When we're in the trade, it's gonna be green, and you'll hear order filled again when it clears. Let me show you how to use the 1 minute timer, okay? Because that's super important. Am I on NAS, y'all? Help. All right, there we go. You see it dropped all the way down. Dr. Kathy then told you, listen, let's go. Pitmaster is like, boo, it's got to come all the way down to this finger. Okay. So we talking to you, even though we're not there to physically talk to you, whispering, sale code, get in. When you get that sale code, I want you to get in. And you're going to say, but Dr. LA is buying. And I'm going to say, trust me. Okay. And so you're going to get in. And then when you get the alert, you're going to know that it's dropping, it's dropping, it's dropping. Okay. So let's talk about that 1 minute. Pitmaster is telling you your fingers are lined up to come down on the sale. So we got 2 seconds on the timer. We got a little bit of pushback. So it's really important that you are able to identify your horizontal line. Okay. We got pullback. It's really important that you're able to identify your horizontal line because you're going to put that here. Okay. And so we want to see, is this market buying? Is it selling? You cannot take your entry unless it's 20 seconds on the clock. I need you to be so disciplined. I will not get in unless it's 20 seconds on the clock because I'm doing this for the third generation to be able to benefit from what I'm doing today. Okay. 20 seconds on the clock. It's pushing through, right? It's pushing through. That means that you can get in for the sale. If it pulls back, then we're not doing that. Okay, we're not doing it. If it pulls back, then we say, no, 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 no. I will wait for the next candle. I will be anxious for nothing. Does that make sense? So here we go. We got our sale code. The whisper whispered, yes. Dr. Kathy said, go, go, go. And now your candle is doing exactly that. Okay. Pitmaster is saying it's got to come all the way down here, love bug. Okay. And so now we're paying attention. We want to make sure that our entry is right. 44 seconds on the clock. We want to see the market push all the way down
Order
when
filled.
it cleared. When you hear order filled, that means that we got paid. Now I'm looking for my next payday because I know it's coming all the way down here, sis. So I'm going to move my push line here. I'm waiting 20 seconds on the clock, 20 seconds on the clock. All right. 22 seconds on the clock. I need to see at 20 seconds. Did it push through? Yes or no? Talk to me in the chat. We missing money. Did it push through? Yes or no?
Order filled.
Yes.
All right, let it push. We got some push and pull happening. All right. Now, sometimes at your 20 seconds, your candle gonna pull back. There's not much we can do about that, is it? Right? But move your line. Okay. So let it push and pull. We know that the market has to go get gas. This is why we do not over leverage. We do not over leverage because if the market has to pull back, then we let the market pull back. Okay, we don't want to pull back too much. We don't want to go in the opposite direction. But we know gold, silver, US 30, NAS 100, these things are volatile, right? But what happened? All right, let's go. 20 seconds on the clock. Where are we? Because we got in, we should already be in. We want to make sure that the market is going to hold its position for the sale. All right. And so there you have it. That's at 20 seconds. It's pushed down. So now we say, okay, I'm believing the market is going to push down some more. If I wasn't in the trade, I could enter the trade. If it makes you uncomfortable, the little pushback that you see, you can wait another second. But it's all about position, isn't it? It's all about getting in at the right position so that when the market does push down, you're not at the bottom of this candle getting in the trade. You want to be right where you are. Okay. So there we have that. 1 second. Let me set up my other screen here. All right, we got some volatility going in and out. And so you just continue to move your push line. All right. Normally you're going to get a candle and it's just going to push through, but we know that the market is coming all the way down here. So those who haven't over leverage and that have like a smaller lot, you can do it on Forex, you can do it on futures, then you can hold. Those of you who do not, then you need to take your profit. Okay. And so this is in essence how we use this. And let's wait for our push down here. It's not giving us all at the same height, so I don't see like a strong push up yet. So let's see what we get with the next candle. While we're doing that, if you have a question, you can come off mute and ask your question.
Dr. LA,
Yes, go ahead.
I have a question on Top X.
Top
And I
step.
don't, yeah, Top, you know what?
It's okay. It's okay.
Let me call the thing right. Anyhow, top step. And um, do you just hit the sell market when you say when it's down to the 20 seconds and you're ready to sell, or you're
Yes,
ready to buy?
yes,
And
yes. You
and
can
then
just hit the
I
sale
see your
market.
lines, but I don't see the lines on my chart that I'm looking at on my top step.
Oh, I'm not on Top Step. I'm on Trading View.
Oh, okay, that's what you. I'm like,
Yeah, I'm on
yeah.
Trading View.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
So
okay.
remember that we're doing our analysis on Trading View.
On
That's where your
Trading View, right?
scanners are going to be, right? But then you are actually getting into your trade on either Trade Locker or on Top Step X. We got pullback.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So how do you close out, or
You
if
just
you
press the
were,
X.
you just press the X and you just get in and get out, okay? Or get
Yes.
in
And you
and
can
hold.
set a step loss too. Give me 1 second and I will show you. Okay.
Thank you. Thank
No,
you.
no, my pleasure. Okay, so I'm just pressing sale. So my trade is right here. My TP is here. I'm in profit. It looks like it wants to
Order
clear for
filled.
us. Yes, Lord. All right. And listen to me. Oh, it's worth you being up in the middle of the night. I'm up $8,131 and I'm only trading $60, family. Okay, I've taken 70 consecutive trades, 70, 100% win ratio. Listen, God, where is the time? Average trade duration, 2 minutes and 58 seconds. All right. It's worth it to learn. That's the only thing I'm gonna say. It's worth it to learn. It's worth it to, oh, look, we missing money. All right, wait a minute. You can go ahead and unmute because I can't look at both screens at one time,
Oh,
especially I know people are trading live. But we know
okay.
that chef's fingers are set up. Again, put your push line here, those who are trading with me. And in Forex, guys, you're just gonna take a point, okay? And you can trade gold and silver at the same time because they do the exact same thing. And so we're waiting for our 20-second timer. It's pushing. Silver is more volatile than gold. When you trade in silver, condition your brain that you are trading a metal of US 30 because that's how it is going to move. Okay. We're starting to get a lot of dojis. I don't like that, but we may be, I mean, it does have to come down here. So we should be good for another sale. And then that would be like our four. So we're going to hold up. Okay.
Order
Question.
filled.
Go ahead.
Wow, that's absolutely amazing. Dr. LA, I was just going to ask, do you recommend holding futures at all
I
from
hold
signal to
futures on a
signal?
5 minute chart, and it depends on what I'm trading. Gold, silver is super volatile. I prefer to
Mm-hmm.
do it on gold than on silver, right? Because silver has that push and pull. Look at these wicks, right? So
Mm-hmm.
I prefer if I'm gonna hold it, I hold on the 5 minute chart on gold.
Okay, how about NAS and NQ?
No, yeah, NQ you can.
You can hold it. Okay,
Yeah, the
on
majority
the
of the
file.
time, like if you
Order filled.
cleared, y'all, you should have cleared. Let's see where we're going. Again, we know we're going down here, but just in case it wants to hit this EMA and turn around and come all the way back up here, that is why I'm scalping and I am trading two contracts at 60 bucks. I'm not telling y'all to do one thing and then I'm doing something completely different, okay? And I use these strategies because I'm doing it for a beginner to be able to get in and see how they could be successful. Now, y'all know I took that breath because I'm
Order
like, oh,
filled.
no, bro, take that trade. Okay. That thing is coming down. So listen to me. This is chest forth fingers. People are like, oh, but what if I don't have it? Listen, you guys know that our rates are on a scale and the rates do go up on the first of the month to our full regular prices. So if you haven't gotten your affiliate accounts, you need to get it. If you are an observer and you haven't gotten your general membership, please believe if you go to every one of those sites that it will take place at midnight tomorrow night. Okay. And so somebody said, what's a full code member? That means that you have your general membership. Some of you have a general membership with IBL, Black Forex, or TPTG. Then you would have to have an affiliate membership with the two other organizations. That would make you a full code member. All right. If you got questions or if you need to set that up, please don't go and click on the link because so many people press the wrong link. Message the at BFST admin account and we will help you get set up. All right. So again, that last trade, we should be good. I believe that that cleared. We know this is coming down through the fingers. Again, let me just be clear and let me go over here to NQ. On for Forex, we trading on the higher time frames. And guys, listen to me. You could trade. Oh, look, this is setting up for a buy on NQ. Y'all see that? It just needs to straighten up. And then what I tell you about that orange EMA, it is the bouncer. It is always going to hit that orange EMA and push back up. And that's why I live by this because I just don't know other way. Now, you could do Forex, you could do futures, you could do binary options, you could trade your stocks. I have started trading options using this scanner. And listen to me, it's a beautiful thing. Okay. So it's you can do crypto. You know, we do crypto on the weekend, and it's beautiful. The thing I want you to respect again is when you see these EMAs, you know that the market has got to push up for a buy, right? And then you're going to get your alerts. You're going to respect your alert. The code is going to whisper to you, the market is getting ready to sell. All right. And then where it just says sale, that is your actual sale alert. Okay. But you should actually be in the trade. But if you're like, I don't know, I want to wait. All right. When you get your next code, it's going to let you know about your pullback. You're pulling back here, baby. So it's telling you here, you can either take your profit or you can wait, but you would wait for the next alert. And how would you know that there's another alert here? How do you know? Is buy code, sell code the alert? How do you know what it looks like?
No, it's gonna be an EC11 alert.
Yeah, but how do you know? What does it look like?
That
What is it going to
burgundy
say? What is it going to say?
is gonna say buy and then it's gonna have a number.
Exactly. It's going to say buy. So your alerts say sell and they say buy. And your codes are telling you where to get in and where your pullback is coming into play. Okay. And so you can use them as TPs. Any other questions? Thank you, Nate.
I love that.
You're
Hey, Dr.
welcome.
LA. I have a question.
Hi.
Thank you for
Yeah,
all
no
this
problem.
wonderful stuff. Um,
Order
you said at the
filled.
beginning that it's an hour is a good time frame on the trading view to use for uh trading foreign currency, right? Forex.
Yeah, I really highly
Okay,
recommend
but
that you use the hour. I'm sorry, one second,
okay,
David. Y'all,
so that
did it
means for
hit Chef's
silver.
fourth finger? Did it hit Chef's fourth finger? I promise you, them fingers will not lie to you. It's the truth.
Yes, it did.
Yes,
Okay.
it did. And just like that, we got paid, Dr. Kathy. Yes, baby. Yes.
Can't
David,
wait. I can't
one
wait. I feel
hour.
you. Can't
We
wait
want to
to
go
get
on the
paid.
1 hour chart.
That's gold and silver, right? That
No,
Forex is the
everything.
gold and silver.
Anything you trade and do it on the 1 hour chart.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
everything
Oh,
except for futures.
everything. Okay.
Futures, we're
Except for
going to trade
futures.
it on the 1 and a
Gotcha.
5 minute chart.
All right.
Got a fresh
Oh,
sale code, y'all, on silver. Y'all see that? On the five
fresh
minute
sale.
chart. I'm on the 5 minute chart.
Okay.
And I told y'all I do my hold on the 5 minute
Order
chart, which is
filled.
beautiful because we've already made our money on the 1 minute chart. Now I'm on a 5 minute chart. And I got my sale code here saying, Whisper, go ahead, get in the trade. Dr. Kathy then came out with the alert. Baby, get in. Pitmaster is saying, we're going to hold it until you get to that purple EMA. I hope that makes sense. David, I hope I answered your question. On your
Yeah.
higher time frame
Thank you.
for an exchange, you should be on the 1 hour chart. That's where you're going to see way more success. And on that 1 hour chart, give me something you want to trade. Let's look at a Forex pair too, y'all. Whatever you want to trade
GU.
on that
That's the
one
GU right there.
hour
That's the
chart.
silver.
You
Okay.
see, like, look at EU right quick, y'all. You see, you got your sell code here, and listen, 1 hour chart is gonna be your friend. It's telling you here at the very bottom, you can get in for the buy. Your fingers are lining up for the buy. So you want to get in at the lowest point so that when this thing starts to push and pull in between, it doesn't affect you. All right. And then so you said you wanted to see silver on the 1 hour chart, and then somebody said GU. Am I correct? Silver, 1 hour chart. Here's your
Yes.
your candle whisperer, get in. It's going to tell you to get in when the market is going in the opposite direction. And your first thought is going to be like, should I get in that? Excuse me, who cleared on silver? Because it only went in one direction and everybody should have cleared. I just wanted to pause and say that. But here's
I
your
did.
candle whisperer, get in on your buy. And then here you go. You got your alert as your second confirmation. Chef Fingers is up here. So it's very clear. Oh, this thing is on buy. I got in on a buy. You can hold it. But you got to get in on the bottom. If you don't get in on the bottom, when it starts pulling back, it's going to affect you. Now, if you get in on the alert, that's fine too. Make sure that it's a flat bottom when you get in. Okay. Make sure it's a flat bottom. Do not get in on no doji. Don't do that. All right. Make sure it's a flat bottom and you can hold. Now, this one moved a little smoother, so you should be good. All right. Here, there was your whisper for your sale code. There's your flat top, enter on the sale. And then it's got a little bit of pullback in here. You got your alert to let you know to keep going. All right. Your buy code comes out and you have the option to take when you get these codes, they are TPs. You have the option to take your money. If you say, no, I want to wait for the buy alert, then that's fine. You'll get out up here. Okay. And we also know that the scanner has TPs on it as well. Let's go see what silver is doing down here. I think we've cleared all our silver trades. Anything else for me would be super duper over trading, and I'm not trying to do that. But I did want you guys to see this is what we call the code, and I haven't really had a chance to explain to you how to work it and how to get in and get out of your trades and to be mindful. So again, on futures, you're going to be able to do some amazing things. What's going to get you in trouble is over trading. What is going to get you in the most trouble is not using your 20-second timer. People message us all day and they say, hey, my timer's not working on a 1 hour chart. It's not designed to work on a 1 hour chart. It's to hold you accountable on the 1 minute chart for your entry. So even if you're getting in a trade on the 1 hour, the 4 hour, the higher the time frame you are on, the more money you're going to make. Okay. And you can set an alert. I'm going to show you how to do that last. But this is to hold you accountable. If you really make yourself so disciplined, I will only get in if it tells me to at 20 seconds. You're going to be happy. And then on futures, remember for each code called, don't take more than 4 trades because it's going to pull back at some point because we're scalping on the lower time frame. All right. So over here, look at this. This thing then dropped all the way down. All right. It's dropped all the way down. We've made our money. We can go over here. We can look at our performance, $8,712, 100% win ratio, 73 trades. And while I was talking to y'all, I just took 5. All right. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful thing. And I'm grateful. Excuse me for 1 second. No need. 1 second. Give me 1 second. I'm almost done. All right. Last thing I'm going to do is show you how to do an alert, and I will answer your questions. You can drop them in the chat. Um, 1 second. Okay. To do an alert, you just go right hand click, add alert. Okay. And then you're going to put in the strategy here. You always want it on crossing. You always want once bar per close, and then put it on the time frame. Okay. So again, you only want alerts on the 1 hour. I would set mine for 1 hour and 4 hours. Okay. And so that's all you have to do. You press create. And then as you can see, I get alerts all day long. And then look at that on silver, we got a buy code. So it's telling us, all right, you can go ahead and buy. And remember what I told you. You're going to be like, that's a flat top. This thing's selling. It's selling. Okay. Remember that. That is going to be your thought, but it's going to come up. The day dividers, you have to go to your settings to add the day dividers, and somebody can drop that for you in the chat. Okay. Any other questions? I think you can right hand click on the chart to add it. But that's it. That's a quick Google to add day dividers on TradingView. I know we did that the other day. Any other questions? Session breaks, yes, in settings. Thank you, Tia.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Good evening. So I have Dr. Kathy's alert, ECC, 3.0.
Yes,
I'm saying that it's better to set it on this is for regular Forex, like gold. Are you saying it's better to set it on, take my alerts from the 1 hour?
absolutely. You
Okay.
guys are going to make more money on the 1 hour and the 4 hour charts. And I'm going to say this again in my loving, kind pastor voice. We are not scalping, not on Forex. You guys be getting in and out those trades, and that is what's blowing your accounts, trying to go both ways. 9 times out of 10, people be like, oh my gosh, I got called for a buy. And we be laughing like we've been in that buy. Oh, it's called for a sale. It could well call for a sale on Friday. We've been in the sale, right? So you guys really need to set your alerts on the 1 hour chart. It is going to revolutionize your trading. Set it for 1 hour and 4 hour. And that is where you want to be taking those alerts. Yeah, we're not eating crumbs. We're not
Thank
eating
you.
crumbs from the master's table. We are children of the Most High. So we're going to sit in our authorized seat, okay,
Thank
and
you.
eat a
Okay.
five-course meal. No more scalping, but you can scalp on futures, right? Binary options. Those are scalps. It's designed for a scalp. You not supposed to get in no futures, no binary options trade and hold it for no day, right? Like don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Go ahead and scalp on the 1 and 5 minutes. But for your Forex trades, we really want you trading on the higher time frame. And we're really going to be moving to that system of the trade was called on the 1 hour time frame. We're going to get in and we're going to hold because it has never lied to us. There's no confusion. And then when you go and you look at it, I mean, and then those of you who really froggy, I mean, go ahead and go to the 1 day. Look at this. I mean, do you know how much money this is when these trades are called? Your sale code, your sale whisper was here. We getting in all the way up here and we run that thing all the way down. And I still ain't got a buy alert. Okay. Look at the buy code whispered here. And then here is your buy alert. Look how much money this is if you can get in a trade and hold it on the day chart. Look at this. Do you see this? This is a ridiculous amount of money that you can get. And then the thing is that people get blown out of accounts. But if you get in when you get the code, then it will keep you from being in the negative. And then the name of the game is do not over leverage. We got people who just withdrew $25,000 from their account from $100 account, right? So you cannot over leverage. A small lot size is going to get you paid. But we could talk more about that on a later date. But I want to strongly encourage you to do is take the alerts on the higher time frame and position yourself to hold a trade for 24 hours, for a week, for a month. Put yourself in that position, and you can do that, especially on gold, especially on silver, if you keep your lot size small. Okay. So getting in on a 1 hour chart means we get in once it has a flat after the 1 hour call to buy or sell. And how much time do we have to get in once the alert is called? Again, I just showed you right here. When you get the buy code, it's telling you to get in the trade before the trade even begins to buy. The buy code is being called on a sale candle. And so you get in here. When you get your alert, that's just double confirmation that we are holding this trade. And we can continue to hold to the moon, Linda. All right. When you got that sale code, it's time for you to take your profit. It's time for you to take your profit. Okay. And so, what if I miss it? What if Dr. LA, I missed the alert? Well, one, set your alerts. Okay. That's number one, because you have to hold yourself accountable. So, set your alert. If I miss the buy code, I can get in on a buy alert. If I miss the buy alert, I have to wait for the doji and the flat. I have to wait for the pullback before I can enter. That is going to be the safest place to enter. All right. I mean it all in love. We work day and night and get very little sleep because we're out here fine tuning these scanners. Dr. Kathy is working on some extra sauce. Pitmaster is working on some extra sauce. And so we literally are up talking about these concepts in the middle of the night, in the middle of the day, in the middle of the morning, because we want you to be consistently profitable and withdraw. So I pray you see how much we care, because we could just be like, take the scanner, right? But we really want you to learn and be successful for your family. All right, family, that's all I got for you now. If you got questions, please message the admin account. Please do not send me a direct message. Message the admin account, and we will get back to you at BFST Admin on Telegram. Happy trading. Have a wonderful night. Wishing you nothing but rest. I pray you sleep better tonight than you ever have in your life. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
Amen.